from a civil engineer and an MBA grad, and I believe you were working with a ready-mix concrete company, right? And from there, how did you kind of, get this idea or, decided to foray into construction inspections and, engineering services, especially at a time when this idea was really new, it was not explored, it was very nascent in the industry. So how did you think of that?
When I started in the ready-mix industry back in the 80s
Okay.
in Abu Dhabi, initially,
Mm-hmm.
the region was building fast, but it was
Okay.
not building right.
Oh, okay.
And I could see firsthand the gap
Mhm.
between the intent of design and
Okay.
the reality on site. And
Mhm.
when you're in the concrete business, you can see that day to day because you're involved in so many activities. But that thing was really, for me, it was quite different, and it changed my perspective of
Okay.
how construction should be.
Mhm.
This is where the idea, because when I saw this gap between design and reality,
Okay.
it was fascinating, really, to see that what you want to achieve is definitely not being going to be achieved with the way it's being done. And at that time, inspection, quality control, testing
Right.
was either considered as a cost or overlooked or
True.
a luxury
Yes.
that is not needed. It's not the case today, of course. But so that's why I thought that maybe I should, do this idea of inspection and testing. And you called it leap of faith. It was actually a risk because at that time people didn't think that this, especially when I started in Lebanon, there was no regulation, there is no framework of
Yes.
requirements.
Mhm.
So yes, it was quite a risk. But I believe that the gap that is between design and reality, the only way to close it was
Right.
with inspection, rigorous testing,
Uh-huh.
of recurrent testing, and systemic inspection and systemic quality control. And I think that brought Axe to life in '96.